Well, this is where diplomacy, military strategy, and personal relationships collide. President Donald Trump, he has ordered the Pentagon to significantly reduce US and South Korean military exercise, criticizing their cost and arguing that they send an unnecessarily hostile message to North Korea. Well, the annual Ulchi Freedom Shield drill that began as scheduled. But Mr. Trump's directive, it has raised serious question about how much of this exercise it will ultimately be scaled back. In the meantime, South Korea's response has been carefully measured. Well, Seoul has said that it hopes Trump's relationship with North Korean leader, Mr. Kim Jong Un, it can help restart dialogue and reduce tension on the Korean peninsula. And that sounds very positive, right? But there is a problem. North Korea is not standing still either. That's right. Since negotiation between Mr. Trump and Mr. Kim broke down in 2019, North Korea has continued developing its missiles and nuclear capabilities and has strengthened its ties with both Russia and China. So now you have two very different ways of looking at the same decision. Mr. Trump's administration can say, reduce the drill, lower the tension, open the door to diplomacy. Security analysts, they can respond, reduce the drill, and you may also reduce the deterrence here. And this is a dilemma if you see. Military exercises are not just about practicing war. They're also about showing an adversary that two allies can operate together. They test communication, they test the readiness, they test coordination, and they send a political message. And that is why changing the scale of exercises, that can have consequences far beyond the training field. In the meantime, routers and other reporting that indicates the drill involving about 18,000 South Korean troops, while analysts have warned that reducing exercise that can affect alliance, it can affect coordination and deterrence. For South Korea, this becomes even more sensitive because it sits directly beside a maybe nuclear-armed North Korea here. And that question, it is not very simple now. Will the exercise be smaller? The question is now bigger. Will smaller exercises create space for diplomacy or create more uncertainty here?